50 Cent is at risk of destroying his entire legacy if he don't stop this beef with T.I. right now. That's how bad 50 Cent is currently losing. And this new move is not helping him either. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is, I'll put all out on what sometimes it doesn't hit, but I click it. 50 Cent's response to T.I. in his kids' recent interviews where they're breaking down how serious they took 50 Cent dissing the matriarch of their family, their mother, in the case of T.I., his wife.
Now listen, this video will be a lot better if you get you some thong and some grabber leaf and roll it up. Specifically, this is my favorite grabber leaf shit in the world. The King hemp paper. Do your homework on the hemp paper. Now, the reason you gotta like this hemp paper, every now and then I might get a little crushed, and you know what I'm saying? Little grabber leaf crush, put it up in there. Go ahead and get your thonk, man. Unfortunately, I quit smoking. And I'm about to light this candle with this lighter, but I quit smoking, so y'all just gonna have to enjoy this shit without me. Get your thorn, get your grabber leaf, roll it up, and have a good old time. I was just bullshitting, and you know this, man.
His response to that is turning everybody against 50 Cent. Because T.I. and his son spoke with clarity, spoke with integrity and principles, and their explanation is something that we can all resonate with. And then there was 50 Cent
being a weirdo, response, a goofy,
which is absolute malarkey, and it's making everybody look at 50 Cent a little differently.
All of the quietness that we're witnessing right now from dude, what would have happened if that quietness was practiced at the beginning? Absolutely nothing. We wouldn't be here.
Nothing to talk about.
Nothing. There's nothing to see.
But in that regard, there was some good promo out of this. I mean,
I don't give a about
who
that,
give
man.
a fuck about that, right?
I'm a logical.
I don't care about it. I'm not trading promo for you posting and involving my wife and disrespecting my wife, and I'm not trading promo for that. I'm cool on the promo. Leave my wife alone, though.
Reasonable,
you see what I'm saying?
Man of respect, bro. And I raise my children to be men of respect, logical, reasonable, and not to be emotional. So the one thing that I am proud of out of all of this is that the women and children in our family see that it's a line of men.
I see.
That's here.
Right.
Against who the ever. You know what I mean? And we not here to defeat. Like, I don't give a damn about beating. I ain't here to defeat. I'm here to defend. You understand? I'm here to protect what's ours, what we built. Man, this is, man, I die in the street about this shit, man. This dead ass serious to me.
I don't, like, sometimes people are not gonna like your reaction. Whoop-de-doo. That don't mean that it wasn't an accurate reaction. You know what I'm saying? I hope that none of that happened. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it's done. What's done is done.
T.I. and his sons spoke like adults. They spoke like they were the adults in the room. While 50 Cent, who's the oldest person in this conflict,
nigga, by the way,
is still behaving like a child. 50 Cent, who initially refused to get in a rap beef with T.I. when T.I. dropped his 50 Cent diss track about earlier last week, is now dropping diss records towards T.I. and Tiny. He released this record right here, which is like the theme song to Power, where he dissed T.I. and Tiny for having threesomes.
Your daddy made your mama eat every box in the land.
What you say about my mama?
Hold on, y'all. This is my clothing brand. I need y'all to go support your boy, okay? And supporting your boy with some pretty cheap clothing, all right? And you're going to be fly and fresh as hell, man, all right? Link in the description. Theari.us. Go shop.
No one told.
Yeah, you know, like that was apparently the diss. Like, yo, daddy made your mama eat every box in Atlanta, taking an aim at T.I. and Tiny being exposed for doing threesomes. He also dropped a record with Matt.
See what I'm saying, though? Like, this is corny. And it's just a fact. It's just due to the fact that a lot of niggas just don't. They scared to call it corny. This shit is corny. At the end of the day, bro, it's just all corny. And for you to be a grown-ass man doing it, just make it even worse. If you were 17, 19, 21, 24, doing this shit like that, it's like, okay, it's corny, yeah, but if folks are young, he'll learn like that shit corny. For you to be 50 years old and you've been doing this shit for 20 plus years, bro, you've been acting like this for more than 20 years. You get to a point where it's like, you can't clown. How do you clown a nigga and a girl for having, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how does that even make sense, folks? How you clown a nigga for having threesomes with his girl? His wife. If that's what they own, that's what they own. I don't look at them weird because you made a song and said that they was having threesomes. If she was eating some box, obviously she like eating the box. So what the fuck? Who cares?
XB, which I'm not gonna play.
Act like you ain't never had no threesomes
this
before.
Is
50 Cent. I'm sure
what
you
50
had
Cent is now spending his time doing. But the diss tracks were cool. Nobody really had a problem with it. We looked at it as kind of corny, but I guess. The real problem here, where 50 Cent really woke up a lot of people and where he's getting a lot of backlash, is when 50 Cent went to his Instagram and threatening to do some police stuff to T.I. and Tiny openly.
Oh, okay.
50 Cent revealed on his Instagram that he's working on a surviving T.I. and Tiny documentary, and he captioned it, "Remember how quiet I got before the Diddy doc? Damn, Dame thought I wasn't coming. I hope this doesn't mess up your promo tour. They're going to ask about your 20 sexual assault cases. You might want to talk to a crisis PR person." Now, the reason why this is a whole lot different than a Diddy trial, Diddy was already in federal custody. Diddy was already arrested for crimes. T.I. and Tiny has never been arrested for none of these crimes. These are accusations made by women who claim that...
So if you do it, you're going to get sued. And don't we got accusations about you trying to kill your baby mama? Don't we got accusations about all the weird shit you had going on, bro? Don't act like we ain't seen you do some weird shit.
T.I. and Tiny paid them to engage in threesomes with them. So now 50 Cent is attempting to, I guess, put T.I. in the feds to start an investigation on T.I. This backfired badly because here's the reaction from the people. They was found not guilty, 50. 50 definitely showing his corny side. One fan says, bro. Snitch 50 Cent.
I'm glad niggas realizing, though. I feel like the public, we be knowing, gang. It just be these niggas be trying to push these narratives. And, like, it's a lot of dumbass people that just go with whatever narrative is on the internet. So it's like, it's so many people that 50 Cent is, like, cool and got in cahoots with. And niggas be, like, pushing the narrative. And some people just believe the narrative because it's the narrative. But I feel like most people know that he been on some
One fan says, one day we're going to have a conversation about 50 Cent. I don't think this T.I. and Tiny documentary is going to hit the same as the Diddy documentary. I don't think people is going to look at this T.I. and Tiny documentary and say, hold on, bro. You brought up this man's wife first. You attacked this man's wife first. He responded back, and now you're trying to get him in federal custody? Understand this. When they say SA, they're simply talking about the Mann Act. I think T.I. is 100% guilty of the Mann Act violation. T.I. paid people like Black China to engage in threesomes with him and Tiny. He transported them across state lines. He paid them, right? You know, that's for sure a federal crime.
Yeah, but all these hoes doing that. All these hoes doing that. Yeah, it might be a crime if you can prove it, technically. But all these hoes doing that, gang. It's technically a crime to watch a bootleg DVD. That don't mean every nigga in the hood didn't have a bootleg DVD. You see what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about, though, gang? All these bitches doing that. If they ain't doing it for money, they doing it for bags. If they ain't doing it for bags, they doing it because this nigga rich and he might buy him a bag later. Ain't no bitch getting on no plane going to see no nigga for that broke nigga. What we talking about?
That's for sure a federal crime. So 50 Cent is not trying to wake up a federal investigation because I guess he's losing the battle of public perception. I don't think this is going to play out well for 50. Somebody like 50 Cent, who has been dodging and evading snitch allegations for decades, right? Now, much of the allegations, I will admit, has been false. 50 Cent has never cooperated from what I read, right, or was verifiable. But for someone who's been ducking and dodging snitching allegations for decades, you do this, and people going to start looking at you sideways, man.
Yeah.
And as a street dude, it's always a bad day when Charleston White is on your side.
No, for real.
When 50 released this documentary, y'all, listen, he worse than Epstein. Listen, T.I., no, does a victim that says T.I. tried to put his toe in his foot in a... That's why I read it. I swear to God, I read it. That's why I call him tipping, tapping, toe, tip. Tippy, tap, tippy, tap, tipping, tapping, toe, tip, tip, tip.
But that's not illegal, though, gang. Y'all saying he worse than Epstein. Epstein is in files going to an island and doing shit with baby and eating babies. We gonna compare that to this nigga trying to put, even let's say it's true, he tried to put his toe in the bitch pussy. That's he just a kinky nigga. a freaky, kinky nigga. He didn't do it to no 5-year-old. So it's like, I'm not looking at you like you no type of way, bro. You could be as freaky as you want to be. Just like some niggas like getting their ass ate. I ain't really getting jiggy with that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. But do what you do. Do whatever you and your girl want to do, y'all do that. If y'all want to have fucking orgies and foursomes and fifthsomes and sixsomes and six girls, 2 guys, whatever you want. Hey, listen, do you for as long as it's legal and within the confines of fucking ethical. We cool, twin. We cool. I'm cool. I don't think a nigga who want to put his toes in a girl deserve no documentary and deserve to get compared to R. Kelly and Epstein. Like, you see what I'm saying? When you really, I don't know, niggas be
tippy toe. I call the boy tippy toe. Tell 50 he knock King out with tippy toe. All 50 got to do is tell tippy toe. Boy, listen, boy put his toe. And they say, the girl say the boy big toe long like this here. He tapping his toe and trying to put his foot in the. I'm finna tell you how, you know this on himself in lyrics. Put my phone. He got a song where he said he tried to put his foot in a girl. And that's in the police report. I swear to God. I'm finna play it. See, 50 collecting data. Y'all, listen, and then I'm just gonna say as a daddy. If I got a problem with a nigga in society, as a man and a daddy, my boy better not say nothing. I'm gonna get on my boy and say, shut up. You don't get in the, nah, nigga, your daddy. You don't get it. I don't need you defending me, nigga. When it's time to go to war, my boy stay home and protect the home front. You don't come out in the battlefield with daddy. I'm a general. You gonna leave the boys out into.
But yeah, but if somebody comes fucking with his mama, his job is to protect her, right? So I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You feel me? Somebody came for his mama and he did what he wanted to. Whatever he want to say after that, nigga, he can say it because that's his mama, nigga. That ain't his third cousin, nigga. You feel me? That ain't his close friend. That ain't his great aunt that he see once a year at the family reunion. That's his mama, nigga. So whatever he want to say, you ain't had to. His mama ain't had shit to do with it. You see what I'm saying? His mama had nothing. If you in the streets and you in the streets, you at war. Your son, he ain't in the streets. Somebody comes shooting at his mama, he got the God-given right to go slide or shoot back, nigga. He ain't gotta let nothing happen to his mama. So I ain't go. I don't agree with that.
No. 50 been shot 9 times. You gonna leave your boys out into battlefield, and these ain't real warriors.
The lady who first brought these allegations against T.I. and Tiny to the public, she got discredited because she came out and she began to compile a victim list. So then you have fans of T.I. and Tiny who began to kind of try to test her credibility. So what they did was they began to DM Shaniqua these elaborate and fake stories.
Who the hell is Shaniqua?
About, their time with T.I. and Tiny. And she did no type of validation, no type of investigation whatsoever.
Right.
She would take these random fans' word for it and then begin to accuse T.I. and Tiny of doing the things the fans accused them of on her timeline. And like one of the fans did it and exposed her like, yo, I just made up this fake story. And she went, right? And she ran with it. So her credibility kind of got shot very early on. So in the regards of, T.I. and Tiny is worse than Epstein, I disagree. Like, Epstein was dealing with literal children.
Like, come on,
T.I. and Tiny has never been accused of dealing with children. So, I'm not gonna go that far.
I ain't
okay,
getting jiggy with that one.
Now, I can somewhat see from a dad perspective because I'm not a father. Leave the boys at home. Tell the boys not to get involved in this beef with you at 50. But their mothers got this. Well, their mom got this. Their mom got this. Their mom got included in this. Right. And you can't tell his son not to defend his mom, man. If that man felt like 50 was dissing his mom and he stepped in to defend his mom's honor, that's a grown man.
Or his dad. Or his brother. Or his sister. Or his grandma. Like, you could have talked about anybody in his family. He got the right to defend that nigga, bro. You think I'm finna let you talk crazy about my brother? My brother don't bother nobody. You arguing with my dad and you say something about my brother, nigga, yeah, we finna all get on your ass. And I don't even got no siblings, but you see what I'm saying? Like, let me would have had some siblings, and one of y'all niggas thought y'all was finna fight my sibling. Finna fight who? Yeah, we finna jump Mako brother after school. Yeah, okay. Watch. Me and all 6 of my siblings finna come knock y'all ass out and be happy with it. They jumped us. They was 6 versus 2. So they're my siblings. They shouldn't have played with them. Nigga. You see what I'm saying? So shit, nigga. When you fuck with mama, all the kids, daddy and all the kids come out the woodwork on you and get on your ass. You lucky all the rest of the kids ain't get crazy on you.
Son is like 22, 23 years old. That's a grown man.
Right.
You can't tell a grown man not to step in and defend his mom's honor. But if you're 50 Cent, you sitting back and you saying, damn, like, yo, people like Charleston White is rooting for me to do this investigation because they want T.I. and Tiny in jail. That's the fight you taking on 50?
They studio gangsters. That's why they run into the studio. 50 got some shit on T.I. that'll crush any marketing sponsor. He really gonna have to do a marketing campaign. So watch this.
T.I. did respond to Left 50 Cent. No, he not scared of him. All right, T.I. responded back and he says, we can go bar for bar, hit for hit, or doc for doc. Either way, all you gonna do is show how much of a FN you is. Let's play. Nobody over here fears you, boo-boo. Hey, it's gonna look bad for 50 Cent if he does this, right?
It's gonna look bad.
Like, it looks weaselish.
It looks weird.
I'm gonna tell on you. It's just, right? Like, what's going on?
It looks weird.
If Drake got backlash for suing, 50 Cent shouldn't get backlash for doing this.
Right.
But in this case, 50 Cent is dealing with somebody who's not broke.
Right.
Like Dame Dash, for the most part, have limited resources and capabilities to really go to war with 50 Cent. T.I. got money. T.I. could pay a production crew to put together a 50 Cent documentary. That's not hard.
Shit, they could go back and forth. 50
Cent got his own damaging allegations. Like, bro, 50 Cent don't got a clean, pristine history. 50 Cent got his own damaging allegations too. 100%. So if I'm 50, man, I'm backing out of this, bro. Yo, it's not your MO.
He know better. His ass know better. That's why he deleted all the fucking post about his mama and all that, about Tiny and all that shit. He know damn well he ain't finna play with that nigga. He ain't. As soon as that nigga King start posting up all that shit where he tried to kill his baby mama and all that, that nigga 50 Cent bowed out. He just trying to come back and play crazy because his feelings hurt. That nigga, we ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You hear me?
MO to do documentaries, but yo, you don't make money off of this. This is not the good publicity you want, bro. Because this time around,
I'm excited for that new power, though.
Favor. See, with Jim Jones, you want that publicity because you is destroying Jim Jones and is looking great because you just hitting him with jokes. This situation, it looks like your feelings got hurt and your butt hurt.
Exactly.
You don't want to do this, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about it.
It was different with Jim Jones. It was just jokes and shit. Now it look like your feelings hurt.